Good evening. Welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Matt Willard, and you have a student in CP Biology with me if you've made it to this corner of Canvas. Tonight I would like to introduce myself, go over the syllabus, give you an idea of the day-to-day interactions that I'm expecting and that we'll be providing for your students, and then we'll talk about office hours, so maybe some parent help that you can do to help encourage your students, and then we'll end up with the contact info. If you have any questions or need anything cleared up, or if you're going on vacation and you let me know, that would be great too. So we'll start with myself. I've been teaching for my 19th year and am enjoying it. I'm loving this career and looking forward to a good year with biology this year. I've taught chemistry and environmental science throughout the last 15 years, and coming back to biology is kind of sweet. It's my first few years teaching. I was teaching biology, and this has been a lot of fun getting into just the swing of biology with your students. So thank you for that, and I appreciate it, and I hope they're enjoying it as well. The first thing I'd like you to see here on the homepage when you click on your student's school is that there's a little video here the first day that we went over. You can kind of skip that. It's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, there's an interview here, or not interview, links here for the syllabus, and that would be the first thing I'd want to draw your eye to. If you have questions about the syllabus, please feel free to ask. There's also a link over here on the side for syllabus. If you want to click on that, you can. We have quite a bit of information here for you about what we're covering, materials that are needed, the link to the Canvas page, which is a little bit redundant, but the first unit we're covering here is Africa, and the way we're doing this class is a little different than a normal biology that you would have probably had in your high school or college career. What we're covering is it's more of a thematic units, and so we select specific species or environments that we're studying, and then we cover lots of different aspects to it. So instead of starting off with the cell and the different organelles and DNA and working your way up to the human body, we're kind of jumping into ecology. We're bringing in different behavioral studies, and it becomes more, at least in my view, a more holistic and easier to really kind of get your hands around content, so that your students will hopefully be able to retain the information throughout the year. So as we go down, it's real important that you look through this. The grading, which seems to be everybody's real reason for looking at a syllabus, is 50% assignments and 50% assessment. So it's, assessments are everything from quizzes to daily checkouts to all those things that we do all the way up to the final exam. And the assignments are everything else. So it's a very simple 50-50 split. As you look down, you'll notice there's lots of different topics we talk about here. The class layout is pretty interesting. Mondays we have 30 minutes for each period, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Wednesdays and Fridays, depending on the period your student is in, they're longer. Excuse me, they're 60-minute periods, and we have lab activities, and one of the things that I'm real excited about with this course is the lab manual. The lab manual allows you to see page by page number what we're going through. You can ask your students at any point, hey, show me what you worked on in biology today. And they should be able to pull up their lab manual and go, hey, these are the pages we did. And it's sequential, and it's all thematic, just like we've been talking about. So hopefully that'll help with your, hey, what'd you learn in school today? Kind of conversations you have in the evenings or over the weekends. The other big one is the netiquette here, how to behave online in Zoom or in chat rooms or in discussion rooms, that there's some big stuff here that we need to make sure that we are very appropriate language and positive, and no memes or TikToks, those kinds of things that are so ubiquitous in our culture right now. And there's a course summary down here at the bottom that kind of goes over a bunch of the files. So moving back to, all the way back up here to the top, to our home page. As we scroll down on the home page, past the syllabus, there is a BNN here. Most of your students are freshmen or sophomores, and so BNN is a great place to find what's going on. There's still clubs going on. There's still groups that are meeting virtually, as well as very limited, but they do meet in person, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, the social distancing and all of that takes place as well. So, it's a YouTube video that the announcements are played every 3 days a week, I believe it is. And then down here, this is where we get into the nitty-gritty. This is the weekly assignments. So we're on week 4 right now. I almost said week 3. And we're finishing up our lesson 3, lion genetics and geography. And actually, you guys will be listening to this during week 5, I believe. It starts on the 14th. So we will have finished lesson 3 and moved on to lesson 4 at that point. But what you would do is you would click on the week, and it will take you to a new page. This one again is for this week. So we've got our Zoom meetings here, along with the passcode, and then the link to all the activities, as well as the check-ins and those things at the bottom. As you click through, you'll see there's different activities you're going to do. It's set up in a modular format, so you can go through and click on the different activities. We did Lion Pride mapping activities and questions and cytochrome B sequences. One of the things that I really like about this curriculum is that there's a very hands-on approach. So the students are given GPS coordinates in this particular example. They're asked to go to Google, plug those coordinates in, and then find on the map in Google, and then copy that over to their paper map here, where these lion prides are located. So it's a very tangible, very real world kind of example. Other than that, if you guys have questions about the curriculum, I'd love to answer those. I have office hours that are available Tuesday through Friday from 1:15 to 2:30, as well as email. Just go ahead and shoot me an email either through Canvas or through the school's website. My email is mwillard, WILLARD, at murrieta.k12.ca.us. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.